Alright, this is a two-path reading for Pisces. I'm sorry I do not have my tripod because it's broken in half. I have cats. If you have cats, you understand. If you don't have cats, okay then. But anyway, so if it's in a weird angle, or my hand's like at rest and it's like, oh, it's just a blank screen. That's because my hand itches, hurts, and I've been holding this camera, which is heavy. So just bear with me. I'll try to, scope it for everybody so everybody can see the cards, but, it's not going to be, like, stable on the cards the whole time for the most part. Sometimes it'll zoom in and out, too, so we have that to look forward to. Anyway, so with the reading, we have the path, and then we have the three clarifiers, which is the past of the path, what led you to the path in the first place, and the present situation in the path, and the future position of the path. So depending on which one of these two that you chose, depending, there could also be more that I'm not featuring. This is for the vast majority, not for everybody individually. If I did the individual paths, we'd be here all day calling people out by name on a roster. We're not doing that today. Not today. We're doing the overall. If it matches yours, great. If it doesn't, there's bits and pieces that might. So, anyway, let's get into the reading with the first one, with the loop. Alright, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the loop. So, connection, chance to step up. If there is a sympathizing, gentle feelings, a lot of people and things will begin to connect. Linked by deep friendship, greater and at will, and will aid likely to be inclined or applicable. So let's say the first card is the past of this path, which is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is work and business. So influencer or investment. So financial stability, financial rewards, career advancement, project completion, and being rewarded. So you probably got rewarded in the past if you chose the loop path. Also, there could be events that kind of go as a cycle in this loop part as well. Might kind of go through a lot of routine. So in the present, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is sorry, my camera is basically like not even on the table. I have the gyroscope and that's about it, so I'm sorry if it shifts a little. So anyway, we have the Ace of Swords. So strife and logic, lawyer, a very skilled artist, or an investor. So think rationally, avoid emotional decisions with money. So to be honest with you, it's better to put them in savings at the moment. I'm a banker and I don't know, but it's better to save than to keep it in an investment for too long. Anyway, in the future, we have the world over here. The world, travel and world issues, natural resource sector. So completing financial goals. We have completing career goals, fulfilling career path. So you probably went from a job you didn't like to one that you did like, or one that was like more freeing of your time where it doesn't feel like work, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you can do everything you want and then get the job done and just like do whatever you're going to do afterwards and during if you want. But anyway, I love a free flowing job. You just kind of are there and everything else happens, and then like, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like, you're paid to party basically. But anyway, so second path, I'm going to move these up. We have freeze. And we have all these little things. My hand is in the way, sorry. Alright, so we have freeze, which is over here. Freeze, it's, I think it is the Seven of Wands in representation. So, the Seven of Wands is the accomplishment of basic power. It's okay to go at your own pace. There is seasons in life, and there are nature and a time of growth, which would be the spring, and there is a time for gathering strength in the winter. Right now, it seems like you are in a challenging period of winter. Don't spread yourself too thin. Just settle down and slow down and work things out. So this could be for a relationship or for a financial thing as well. So it could also be career based. So you might be humbling yourself this week. Always fun. Anyway, so the past position of this path is the Ace of Wands. So work and business, technology, researcher, biologist, financial relief, end to struggles, inspiration in making money, inspired at work, creative projects, passion for work. So you might actually be very good at what you do, very talented, or you might kind of be one of those people like once you get to work, you're at work. So there's two different Pisces in this reading. There's one that's kind of like, oh, I want to have fun at work, probably an influencer, and then we have a Pisces that, like myself, likes to work. But I'm a bit of both, aren't I? So there's that, right? So see, we have the present, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So scarcity, bad financial decisions, and missed work opportunities, investment in the wrong career. Also, there is a sense also to some that there could be new money on the level here. So if you move out of one situation, there is going to be new money or an offer. I feel like somebody's going to give you an offer, or you're going to get to a new opportunity that's going to give you a lot more money than what you were making at your previous job for doing the same work, which is interesting and a lot of fun. But yeah, I feel like some people like money and some people like to feel easy breezy at work. And I feel like if you get more money, you do feel a little bit easy breezy at work, where you don't really worry about too many things. So hopefully, you get a pretty good salary. I think a salary is probably better than like a 9-to-5 job. Salary is like you're gonna work particular hours and stuff, and you have a set schedule. So if like work gets canceled, you're still getting paid basically the same thing. Alright, so in the near future, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, it's basically friendships and celebrations. So there might be something to celebrate, you know. maybe a wedding too. I feel like somebody's gonna get married or somebody's gonna like have this big celebration about their job and stuff. So let's see, overspending on social gatherings, giving beyond means, work events not going as planned, a decisive work environment. So there's a few people that might not like you, but that's their problem. Um, but if you want to protect yourself from the evil eye, I wouldn't blame you. But what are you gonna do? If people are jealous of it, they should try harder. Anyway, and some people don't really get recognition at work because they're not what the company's looking for as far as management. But that's fine. Some people are worker bees and some people are management. And people that are management, they don't do work anyway. It depends on who you are. Anyway, so I will give you a song. I don't have it in front of me, so beg pardon. But I do feel like in this scenario, it's part of surrender. It's the Earth Star. It's finding your place in the world and becoming either an impact or a I don't really know what that's called, but a prima donna, a diva. But yeah, it's either becoming a star or becoming a diva. But you're trying to become an impact on your own, basically, and it's the law of surrender. You're trying to accept yourself and have other people accept you at the same time. And sometimes that is the hardest thing, isn't it? But yeah, you're actually grounding yourself for the first time. Pisces, you're grounding yourself. The constellation of dreams and reality finally grounds themselves in reality. I don't know what's going to happen, but that seems a little vulnerable, don't you think? But anyway, we have messages. So, our self-delusion that may be waiting to pay off debts and losses. So, you might get money to pay off your debts and losses, or you might kind of be wanting to pay off some debts and losses too. So it depends on what spectrum you're on. Also, nurturing a new project, a successful new beginning, success in education, a brilliant idea, a winning formula, a mental change, passion and challenges or changes. So you might be tweaking everything so that you can find the formula that works for you. But like I said, some people are worker bees, some people are management, some people don't have jobs, and some people, they're a mess. But anyway, whatever the case is, there's many paths in life. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, you're going to be crazy. And sometimes crazy ends up being genius. Okay, so anyway, I will list the song below when I find my list. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one, alright? Later.